Here we go again, you think by now I know better. Locked in my head, romanticizing forever. Last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? My God, don't we look good together? I should be running away, but so what, whatever. Oh, last love I found, knees met the ground and all my roses died. Swore I was through, but looking at you, I think I changed my mind. Yeah, let's fall in love for the fun of it. Dive in at first and all of it. Oh, what a rush, looking into your eyes, playing it off like it's different this time. Let's break our own hearts for the fun of it. One look and I'm dying to run the risk. I'll live in your head for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my hopeless Valentine? Oh, won't you be my
Hello. The last comment has yet to go down. There we go. Microphones are on. Hello, everyone. It's Cathy Zilski. Welcome back to my channel and my studio. And if you are joining me from Jennifer's Live, welcome. I was watching, I was prepping all my things, and I sent Mike a snack fund. And yeah, it was very fun. And I was actually very excited to see that Jennifer and I are not using the same things. Because that happens sometimes, you do, because we want to support Concord and Ninth and Christina Warner. And I have to let you know right up front, you know how Jennifer had a great giveaway? You want to see my giveaway? Well, I guess it's the same thing. I am also giving away the entire collection because the same thing happened. Christina sent me her products. Oh my gosh, and look at her. She's here. Christina sent me her products. Oh, you got to be over here now. Let's go over there. Hi, Christina. And Concord and Ninth sent me the products. So I have a whole set to give away, and it's open to everyone. I'm not just going to do U.S. residents only. So I will remind you about that. The giveaway is going to be on my blog. I'm only going to have it open for 24 hours. I'll choose the winner at random using my random number integer generator. And you'll also get the card that I'm going to make today. So that is exciting news. So thank you, Christina, for sending me early. And thank you to Greg at Concord and Ninth for sending me as well. I haven't even had a chance to look at the Concord and Ninth release because I wanted to focus on Christina's. Also, everyone say hi to Christina because it's very exciting to launch your own product line. I was showing this to my bestie the other day, not my one who's not crafty, but the one who used to be crafty. And I just have to say, she looked at the packaging and the logo and she was just like, it's so good. Anyway, let's go to the table and we will talk about what I'm going to use today because I am in love with the pretty poinsettias. So I was playing with some ideas yesterday. Sometimes I plan, okay? I do a little planning, I'm not gonna lie. And because I don't want the lives to turn into a blank show. Do you know what I mean? And that can happen. But I had some ideas. I do not know where I put them, but they were not working and I was not happy with what I was making. However, I even asked Christina, and I had a couple people leave a comment in the chat, is there a stencil for this? There is not. And Christina explained it to me. Sometimes as product designers, it's really hard to design a technical stencil that's going to work. But, okay, what I've got planned, I'm very excited about. Also, first, I want to send out a lot of love to people in Central Florida, Southern Florida. I'm so sorry this is happening. And I hope you stay safe. So first and foremost, that love sent out to you. Also want to welcome Beth and Emma. They are my moderators. They help answer questions when I can't, because sometimes I'm looking down and I'm not looking up. And also want to welcome all of you. I don't think I've ever had this many people on live. Woohoo! Better take a sip of coffee. I'm gonna need it. But yes, the weather, I apologize. Okay, let's get into it. So I am not known for my coloring. I am not known for my painting. I can do it and I will do it. And sometimes I do it really well. I'm not trying to be humble. Like sometimes I knock it out of the park. But sometimes when I have bigger images, I start to panic. And so what I'm going to do today, I am going to use the power of cardstock to make something beautiful. We hope. All right. So I've got Concord and Ninth juniper, eucalyptus, wildberry, and carnation. I think carnation is actually out of stock. So when I was making my supply lists, I did not see it in. So just keep in mind, I have a blog post today that is linked in the description, and I have a link to the supplies I'm using today as well. So that is where you will find the supplies and on my blog post as well. All right, it is a good color palette, isn't it? All right, so we're gonna do some stamping and embossing in white. And that means, my crafty friends, if you saw the poll, oh, let's see, is the poll still up? I have to make sure. I'm gonna close the poll because I asked a question about when you see a floral, are you super geeked to color it? Now for me, let's see, am I live? I'm live, there you go. I'm gonna pause that. I'm gonna close it. Right now it looks like 40% of you say, I can't wait to color with my markers. I'm gonna leave it up, see what you say at the end. Someone said, Cathy, you forgot to include colored pencils. That is true, I did. It just shows you how often I don't paint, color, or use colored pencils. That's just a thing. All right. It should be pinned. It was pinned. Let me see if I can pin it. I'm going to pin it. Oh, no, now it will only let me end it. All right, we're going to end the poll. We're all good. Good, good. Okay, so let's start. This is the wildberry. And, oh, here's another thing that I would point about some of Christina's products. Because she has the white with the background and the name at the top on her stamp sets, you don't need a separate piece of paper for your, what do you call it? The insert. And I think that's really nice. Okay, so let's start out with some stamping. Now I'm going to grab a number of these. Also, everyone, how are you doing today? How's your Wednesday so far? Mine, pretty good. And I when I get to make cards on YouTube, it's even better. I am going to take 3 little images to start with, and we're going to do a lot of embossing. So there is going to be the noises of my heat tool, but it should be great, because usually what happens with my microphone, it starts out loud, and then the mic has this weird way of dialing it back. So I just saw Super Chat come through. Linda, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. All right. I have Brutus Monroe in Alabaster, and I have Versamark, and I need to use this. All right. Yeah, Milton, boy, I tell you, I lived in Florida as a child. I lived in Fort Myers, actually. I do have, well, I don't remember. Well, I kind of do. I stubbed my toe before a storm was coming. True story. That's all I remember is I stubbed my toe and I was crying and my dad came and picked me up. I think I was 3.5. But my mom told me they used to tape up all the windows and fill the bathtubs because, they lucked out. They were never really hit, but they had to prepare. And they're from Canada. Hey, Gina. Look at Gina coming to have lunch with me. Oh my gosh. I don't know how many of you did see Gina's live last night with Simon Hurley, but it was just so fun and it made me want to get in a car and drive. Simon Hurley, he may be only 15 minutes from Gina. I'm only 5 hours. It's not, it's not undoable. But anyway, I live in a place, oh, that looks really good. I'm going to do it twice. I live in a place where we get tornadoes, but we are really at the top of Tornado Alley, not in the bulk of it. So, you know, Minnesota gets a lot of snow, but yeah. Barbara wanted to know the width of the flower. Another super chat. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much, Kelly. The flower is actually bigger than you think. It's 3 inches. So it's big. That is true, Gina, but your studio is more set up for me to come make with you, because here you would have to stand behind me and just be like, you'd have to be saying, you're doing it wrong. You know what I mean? Okay. So we're going to do quite a bit of embossing today, and let's get going. If I just keep talking, you're never going to get to the end of this. Anyway, welcome everyone. I love having you here today on this nice little day. Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Oh yeah, and there's things coming. Oh, there's things coming. Very excited about the things coming. So, you know, I might just save this and do it all at once. Let's try that. I'm going to set this. No, because you know what? Inevitably, if I do that, I'm going to throw stuff on and it's going to turn into a nightmare. Okay, we're just going to work our way through. No need to be super rushed, right? Slow down, Kathy, and enjoy your day. Gina would never say that, right? Hey, Barbara. No, but I love that sound effect because, oh, let's change glasses. That would explain why I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. I love that sound effect because that is the voice that I hear in the back of my mind. By the way, I'm just going to brush away any powder that's sticking in areas that I don't want it. It's not horrible. It's better than horrible. All right, let's melt this one at a time. Okay, this will be very exciting for you. And actually, you know what's great? Even if you get powder in places that you don't want it, these little hard brushes are so nice for this. I can always drill it off, and I'll show you what I mean. All right, let's heat it up. Cheers. Now, I probably didn't mention this, but this is an alternative to coloring. And when you have so much beautiful cardstock, I'm going to set that over here, you know, you might as well use it, right? And that's my thinking today. So we're going to take this off. We're going to move to the smaller flower. Get you on there. Okay, set that there for now. And I think I'm going to do one more little berry. And here, we're going to bring in the carnation. Okay. Popping you here, and while we're here, oh boy, I'm trying not to handle the cardstock. I feel like I've been touching it too much, but I am going to use the Merry and Bright. Yeah, okay, like right there. Okay, pick it up, and oh, there was some water on that from cleaning. Well, you know what? To see what happens. The good news is I have some backup pieces that are already cut, and yeah, we're just going to let it go, and it's going to work out great. Oh, hey, Polly. I hope you're out of harm's way too. Again, yeah, I keeping you all in my thoughts for sure. All right, we're doing our greeting. And another flower. I think my pad is a little dry. Sometimes a drier embossing pad works well, and sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to explain. I could, if I flipped the cardstock though, I'm afraid of the sticky from the, what do you call it? The grip mat. There might be stuff on the grip mat. That's the only reason I didn't flip it. flip it good. Okay, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. Now, ooh, get that right in the middle. I do like having cardstock that I can actually see so that I know, like as opposed to white. You know how sometimes the white makes it a little tricky? All right, there we go. Okay, and we're still live streaming and we're good. So I never know. Flip it good. Thank you. Thank you for the Devo shout out. All right. Jewels, not tools. I cannot dig where I'm not supposed to dig. So I'll take you, move that to the side and add white powder to this. Okay. Easy peasy and breezy. I forgot to put anti-static powder on. How many of you saw that? Well, you know what? Sometimes it doesn't matter. Look at that. Sometimes it doesn't matter. All right. I'll give it a little more. That one is a little sketchy. I do have a different one that I can use. Yeah, the water grabbed something weird. Well, let's melt this. And funnel. Okay. I am going to just do that quick little wipe like that because I don't want to heat any of that into my table. And we'll do this again. Yeah, that's really good for no anti-static powder. I'm kind of shocked. All right. Letting it heat up a bit. All right. Yeah, that one got a little sketchy right there, but this looks good. Okay. All right, now I have these and I will set this aside. So we have this, and actually I didn't do a great job on this flower. I don't know why. So I'm probably going to use the flower that I used. By the way, what I'm doing right now is using my bodily oils to remove the buffing or the anti-static powder. And that's when it's okay to touch, right? You can do that. But yeah, that doesn't look good to me, so I'm going to do a different one. However, let's keep going. It's a lot of prep. There's a lot of prep today. Another super chat. Thank you, Beth. I do try to be fun. I mean, you know, sometimes it's fun and sometimes it's a hot mess. I think today will be fun. Bodily oils, Gina, we all have them. We all have them. All right, I pop you back down. Let's grab our next sheet of cardstock because this is what you need for something like this. Some of you may know, I did use the anti-static powder. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, Cathy. Cathy. I thought that I didn't because I couldn't see it on the paper. Let's move on to eucalyptus. So here, I will grab a few different things. I will take this little leaf, because see, you have all these little greens to choose from, and they're all very cute. I will take, wait, which one do I want? Do I want the longer one? I think I'll take this one. I want to make leafery to have some choices so that, you know, I can do whatever feels good in the moment. All right, we're just going to do a bunch, and maybe, do I want one more little one? Sure. I'll just do all of them. Good rule of thumb is if you have a lot, you just do a lot. And then when it comes time to arrange, you have things to play with. Anti-static powder. I didn't see it on the paper. That would explain it. All right. We're going to ink these up. Now, I could have done all of this ahead of time, but, you know, where's the fun in that? I think actually making stuff in real time is fun. And, you know, cards take people, you know, we all take a long time to do this. And we enjoy the process as we go. All right. Stampin' Bug. Oh, someone commented on my manicure color. Thank you. I cut my nails to make them a little shorter. I don't like them to be long, and it's called Raspberry Rush. I really like it. I like it a lot. All right. Leafery coming. Doreen Thibault. Bonjour, Doreen. Wants to know if I ever stand when crafting. No. And here's the weird thing. I used to be only a stand-up scrapbooker. I could not scrapbook sitting down. And that was back in the days when I worked in the craft/dining room. As soon as I started making cards, I started sitting. And I'm not sure if that's the best thing for my health or my girth. But the only time I stand when I craft is when I make cards is if I'm using my paper trimmer or placing something down. And it's a problem because, well, I have this really awesome chair. It's a Herman Miller Aeron. It is the second one I have owned in my life. By the way, we're just repeating this process. And it's just so good ergonomically for my back and my arms and my wrists, which might sound weird, but my chair is integral to how good my wrists feel or don't feel. That's just from years of working as a graphic designer and doing the things that I do and spending way too much time on a computer. So having a great chair is really great. But I do feel like I just sit too much and I need to get moving. Although I do get up constantly during the day and try to do many things. You know, back in the olden days, I used to take smoke breaks and I was really skinny. Oh, those were the days. Those were the days. I'm coming up on 19 years as an ex-smoker. I tell you that because I'm proud. Okay, we're going to melt this. Just getting it hot. Hot to go, in the words of Chapel Roan. I know what the kids listen to. All right, and we'll melt these. All right, there we go. It's, what is the Huey Lewis? I'm so hip, I'm square. I'm hip to be square. I do like Chapel Roan though. I think she's pretty awesome. Okay, let's pop this in, the last piece, and this is the juniper. So yes, this is a palette. I feel like I've used this palette before. It's not like I invent new palettes every time I sit down to create. But trust me, when you see how they all come together, you're going to love it. Love seeing all my ex-smokers. It's hard, man. Oh, my mat is covered with powder right now. It's really hard. And vaping, oh my gosh, I think vaping is even harder because they pack so much nicotine into those vapes. Ooh, I tell you. Try the gum. I think if you're trying to quit, try the gum. Although my best friend's mom, who has since passed on, she did quit smoking and she switched to the gum, and then she chewed the gum for the rest of her life, which I think is sweet because at least she wasn't inhaling that smoke. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Anyway, thank you all for being here today. I really appreciate you. Jojo quit over 30 years ago. I wish I would have done it sooner. You know, I don't know. I called it the friend that never lied, so there you go. But I just remind you of these things because, you know, we can quit doing things if we want. There you go. Amy Rasabi, I'll be your assistant. I see you. All right, we're going to do this now with this. And I think that might be all the stamping that we're doing today. It's a lot. Judy, you have my sympathy. My son, a lot of his friends are smokers. They're in a band. They all play music and they're young adults who smoke. And I always tell them when they're outside smoking, hey, no judgment. It's hard. You just can't do it in my house. Oh, yeah. All right. 45 years for Cheryl Reisman. I wish I had a yay. Do I have a yay sound effect? Let's see. I do have sound effects. I never remember to use them. Okay. Did that come through? Did you guys hear that sound effect? You got to let me know. Yeah, there's other addictions, stamps and dies, you know. And, you know, it's hard when other people smoke, but here's what I've learned about smoking. It has to be your choice. You can't do it for other people. And, you know, it's just, I think because I understand the addiction, I don't have a lot of judgment towards people. I have no judgment. It's like, you know, there's enough judgment, right? We got to support people and encourage them. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. All right, here we go. Now we're going to heat this one up. And it's the last one. Ooh, Diane Lorello, 41 years. I'll drink to that. Ooh. Okay. All right, we have done a lot of embossing, and now I will show you the collection of papers, okay? Now it's time to die cut. So let me grab the dies. I will put, I don't need to clean this right now. I'm gonna put this over here on the floor, maybe, yeah. All right, coming around the mountain. Now here's where the buffing helps, when you can see that powder, right? Okay, hey everyone, welcome if you're just joining. Also, Jennifer did mention that the Gina K Designs Intercut is back in stock. And so you know what? I may not use the die cut cam today because I think a lot of you who have been waiting for that, it's back. And the cool thing is it's an adjustable pressure machine. Does a lot of different things. Let me grab this. Okay. So let me get some things prepared. Do I have the magnetic plate? Yes, I do. So I do have Gina's magnetic plate, but I still use tape because I'm always so nervous that I'm going to muck something up. Let's do some cutting, okay? And yes, if you're just coming in late, I'm glad you're here. Now, these are all the dies. You can cut out everything in the set, including the greetings, which is always so nice. And I will do the leaves first. So let's get some dies out. Oh, this is where did you go? This is where this is actually really helpful. I hate digging, which is another reason these nail polish magnets. In fact, a lot of you have gotten them. They're for nail polish. They're for doing magnetic. Oh gosh, there's magnetic pieces on here. They're just great for. It's a cheap. You get 2 for $6.99 or $7.99. But I use them to pick things up off magnetic surfaces as well because I hate digging. I hate digging. Jewels, not tools. All right. Now let's see. We have this one. Is it this one? Let's see. Is it that one? No. Is it this one? Yes. All right. And then those two and that guy and then one more. All right, let's cut these out. And I have the smaller one too. Anywho, got my intercut here. And before I turn it, by the way, I need to make sure I'm on die cut and just 0. See, this is the machine that you adjust your pressure. I'm upside down now, but it's quite helpful. And you'll yeah, it's a good manual machine. All right, let's do some cutting. Again, you can see how, like, when your cardstock is popping up, the magnet doesn't really hold the way I want it to. And so I do this. But the thing that I like about the magnetic plates is that it tops with a clear and it works that way. It's just different than the plates that come with the machine. The magnetic sticks, Patricia, are sold just on Amazon. And I think Emma may be linking to my list, which I link all my supplies. And yes, if you shop with my links, then I get a small percentage of that sale. And then I continue doing this for a living. And you are directly helping me and my small business. Thank you very much. All right. Tape in. So again, if your magnets are holding, if the magnetic surface, but when my paper is warped and certain dies, it doesn't do what I want it to do. So, but again, I love the plates because they're clear, the one that goes on top. You'll see it in a minute. I'll stop gabbing and it's so funny. When I watch other people's live streams and I think, how do people get so much done, like Gina, in a short time? Because I feel like I never do. So that is good that I have some things pre-cut to show you. All right. Oh, Karen Martell. Yes, the name of my chair is the Herman Miller. That's the maker. Aeron, A-E-R-O-N. You will gasp when you see the sticker price. My husband did. The first one I purchased, I had for 18 years, and then it just started to not work, and I had to replace it, and it's $2,000. It's insanely expensive, but the way I explained it to Dan, it's like, do you want Mama to keep making money? Because if my wrists don't work, I don't bring the bacon home. Okay, so that's true. So we're going to pop this open. Now with Gina's intercut, it already sticks to the surface. Here, I'm going to try to straighten it. Because when you open it, it suctions down. The first video I did with this, I didn't even put the things in like that. But you know what? Also, I don't even have this linked in my description. I'll have to add it. And I will after the video. All right, so here's why I love this. You have the clear plate that goes on top with the magnetic, so it runs just like, you know, any other plate that you would see. I think I might have slipped something here. Oh no, that looks good. All right, so cuts and cuts. And thank you, Robin. That's very kind of you. All right, so now I have a set of leaves. All right, we're going to set some leaves down. And what I wanted to show you was that basic process. Oh, you can't see them. There they are. We have leaves. But I have a bunch of things already cut out, so we're going to use those in the interest of time. All right. Although, no, you know what? There is something I need that I don't have, so I'll show you that too. I'm going to take all these off. Come here. You know what? I could do this later, but sometimes I just want to do it all now. Okay. And I try to remember to put the magnets back right away. Oh gosh, we're having a magnet session here. The dies, because otherwise I'm going to lose them. And look at that. This is picking up everything. Get out of there. Go over there. You know what else the nail polish magnets are great for? If you have dropped something in your trash and you think, I'm sure the die's in there, you just swirl it around a bit and it will help you to find your missing piece. So I like that too. All right, now I am gonna say you're here and you're good to go. Yeah, okay, for now. Here's this, and what I want is this little guy. I just need one of these, I think. And so I am going to tape this down. Okay. All right. Hey, Cathy. Well, welcome to your first live, Cathy Witt. This is exciting. Lisa GK wants to know, is one end of the magnet stronger? Well, there's just more magnet surface area, so they both work. But this little thing, also, they come unglued sometimes, so you have to be careful with that, but they're kind of cheapy. But this will actually pick up hot foil plates too, which is kind of crazy. Because, you know, those hot foil plates, they're heavy, like big plates. All right, I'm just going to get this guy lined up. And again, I just don't trust my magnet on this. We'll run it through, and we'll cut this little friend out. I just wanted to have one extra one. All right. Oh, you don't need to hold it because it sticks to the table, which is so nice. All right, so now I have you. Cute little guy. I'm not using this flower because I did not stamp it very well, but I have a really, really good stamped one. Okay, and I kind of unlined that one, but it's going to be fine for what we're doing. So I will put this back, and now I'm going to put this away for now because I have something to show you that I just discovered, and it kind of made me excited. Ooh. And that is this. I learned how to use an embossing folder on my Impress machine, which a lot of you might think, Cathy, you know how to do this. You're a professional crafter. Well, no, I didn't, and now I do. So let's see. I'm going to show you some things that I have here. All right. I have flowers that I've cut. I have greetings that I have cut. I have plenty more greenery. I'm going to bring all these little die cuts in. I should have put them in a cute tray, but you can see, right? We've got all these little pieces coming in together, and this is going to form my bouquet. Oh, let's take these off. So I'm going to slide you all up over here and here and here. But what I wanted to show you, because I've never done it before, is I've got an embossing thing. I just want to make sure. Oh, that's my daughter texting me. All right, fair enough, honey. Okay, we are going to grab this. Now, this is not part of the new release at Concord and 9th, but this was last month's release. It is a beautiful, beautiful folder. And I actually think this idea of doing the black label on top, you're always going to remember what pops up and how to put your cardstock in, especially if you are ink blending or doing something. You just want to make sure that side is facing up, right, as your reminder. I thought that was really smart. Now, I've got a piece of the white Concord and 9th cardstock, and I'm lining it up right here. Well, actually, you can line it up with the black as well, and that way you're not guessing, right? You know exactly where that pattern's going. Close it, okay? Check this out. I'm going to turn on. Gina's machine has a 2D emboss setting, so that's pretty self-explanatory, but I have people asking me all the time, Cathy, you don't seem to know how to emboss on your Impress, and I do. I learned this, I learned this from Amy Rasabi, that if you have a 3D folder, you take one clear plate, put that 3D folder on, run it through. For this, which is just a regular embossing folder, you put it on your plate. You take your other plate. Doesn't really matter which one's on top. Let's go to the die cut cam, and then you run it through. Now, for me, this is a revelation because I never embossed before on this machine, and this is just perfection. Look at that. Isn't that texture great? So that's going to be on my card front, and I just think it's beautiful. Super smart. Greg, I don't think Greg's here today. He can't be on live streams all day. Can he? No, he can't. I think this is really smart. Now let me get my note card prepped. We have some white, and I'm going to use this friend. All right. Do I spray water onto my cardstock when embossing? Almost never. I know you can, and some might say you should, but I never do. Maybe I should try it sometime. I just don't. I don't know why. It's just, I have done it in the past. I really have, but it's just not necessarily something that I ever think to do. So there, maybe I should. But this really does, this cardstock from Concord and 9th, it's a nice smooth cardstock. There's I don't know if you can see this. There's very little like buckling or anything in there. It's pretty smooth. I think it looks really good. All right, I'll zoom back out. I'm back out. And now, maybe that's it. Shak Hay says, I never do it unless it's 3D. 3D, You know, when you get all those different layers, by the way, I'm just going to stamp my little rubberstamps.com. I always forget to link this, but you can upload your own artwork, and I just think this is easy, so I do it. But now, and I'll add that too. Beth, y'all smart people out there, my moderators, remind me of that because I always forget it. Now let's glue this on. I think what I'll do, I'd rather do it this way. I'm take my tape runner, my Gina K. Oh, is there a right or wrong way to fold on a score? Oh, not that one. There we go, Beth. You know, when I score, I've heard bury the worm, because if you're scoring, you're indenting, and then on the other side is where the puffed up part is, or the worm. I always bury the worm. I've always done it that way. I think you can do it any way you like, but I bury the worm. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to get you on the edge with my tape runner. Oh, I think please don't run out today, Kath. You're so close. I don't have to go. I need to trim a little off the bottom, I think, and we'll see once we get there. But little Gina K tape here. Coming on, and then I'm going to use the edge of my score buddy, or bury the bump. There you go, Gina's got it. Bury the bump. We're just going to line this up and pop it up in the corner, press it into the side, and that is how I do all my card fronts, because I can't just do it visually, but I can do it like that, and then I feel really smart. Okay. And I think we all need to feel smart. Now, I'm going to grab my paper trimmer here because, come here, I need, and by the way, yeah, that's called Holiday Sprigs. I think I have a tiny bit off at the bottom. It's not much, but I'm going to go ahead and trim it down. Try not to mess it up. See, this is when I have to stand up. I can't sit and do this, and I actually think I need a little bit more. Hold tight. I have to stand up. Well, no, you're right there. Yeah, that's going to be good. All right. So now let's zoom in and start coming up with an arrangement. Now this is the part, I need some foam squares too. Hold on here. All right, we have some foam squares. Let me get some thin ones too. Yeah, okay. Having multiple layers of dimension is kind of fun. So that's what I like to do. I like to go in multiples. So all I want to do now is come up with an arrangement using all these things. And here's the thing, the design of these florals is so pretty, but no coloring is needed, right? The colors here, and again, that's wildberry, carnation, juniper, and eucalyptus. This is just gorgeous. And let's see. And again, I do not know all the ways. Now, I do want to make sure, too, that this is all contained in this. In fact, you know what? I think I'll start with you up top. But now I have all these colors to work with. Oh, yeah, you come up further. And do you want to be on the top of that? No, I kind of like the lighter one on top. I tell you what, I could fuss with this all day long. And in fact, I have a photo I will show you. I'm going to look at the photo because I took a photo and now I can't remember how I did it. So if you're ever playing, there we go. Look at that. If you're ever playing with ideas, take a picture. Take a picture because then you're going to remember, okay, this is what I did. Yeah, I played with this all morning and got a little arrangement that I really liked. So let's recreate the arrangement that we have. All right. And then you are green and you're going to come over here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Yep. And then you guys, we've got a lighter green and a darker green. Oh, I have more. I have more that I forgot about. Yes, I would not have remembered any of this, and that's just the way it is. You know, sometimes arranging things can be really tricky, and for me, it's always tricky. I'm going to use this one because it looks good. So here's how, if you cut a whole bunch, right, and just have a whole bunch of them cut, you can make a bunch of these cards. Reva, right? Oh, to enter the giveaway, Carrie, yes, you are going to, there's a link on my blog, or there's a link in the description to the blog post. It is live now. Leave one comment at the bottom, and I apologize if it turns into a lot of comments where people have to, what's the word? Scroll and leave things. That's highly possible that will happen because I don't have a thing where the comment population box is at the top. Tried to figure it out. Even Jennifer's Not So Crafty Mike even tried to help me figure it out, and we could not figure it out to save our lives. That will go over there. I think I'm going to start gluing a few things before I get too carried away. You two. I'm looking at what I did, and it's so funny that I still don't remember what I did. Oh, yeah, little guy can come in here like that. You can come up there. I mean, it's just, you know, it's whatever floats your boat. I think that's cute. So I think we will start with some liquid glue, and then I can make some details later. But aren't these colors just, yeah, I love this set. I love the look. And by the way, this is my Connect glue. I just ordered a new set of pins from Gloria Wolf. I always link her in my description. You contact her via email, and Gloria is sending me some new pins. I asked for beads with blue toppers. I keep bending my pins, and it just happens. Just happens. So I've got more on the way. More pins. Oh, Aunt Tuomi, thank you. It's always nice to know people like you. Because not everybody does. You're never going to be everybody's cup of tea. That is for sure. Oh, but yes, taking pictures of your cards. 5 stars, I recommend. Do recommend, because if you're like me, you forget. Like, you might have something that works, and then it can look totally different when you go to actually make the card. I've done that before. Oh no, the dark green here is not rainforest. It's juniper. It's juniper. It might look darker on camera, but it is the juniper. Oh, I didn't hold it in place. These tweezers are so handy. All right, let's just hold you down. Yeah, it's juniper. I'll show you the difference. I'll show you the rainforest. Where's my, yeah, here we go. This is one of my favorite tools. So that's the juniper. And rainforest is, wait, where's rainforest? It's here somewhere. Do I not have it in here? Oh, no. I don't know if I cut a rainforest. I thought that I did. Well, Cathy, you did not, but that's juniper. Rainforest is darker. This is one of my favorite tools. I make them for my company, but you can also do them just the cardstocks that you have. And it's very helpful when you're like, well, what does this do? What does this one look like? I actually have a video where I show making the beginnings of this. I really did think that rainforest was in here. No. Yes, there's rainforest. So you can see how much darker. Sorry, I missed that. And I will update, I'll put the link to that video because it might be helpful for those of you who like to be organized. And sorry, I got a text from, you shouldn't see my texts. All right, I need to look at don't show your password. I've done that before. Okay. Anywho, where's the little pink guys? All right, let's keep going. So now this friend is going to be on top. That's got to be popped up. So I think what I will do is I'm going to put this right in here. Oh, there's Mike. Mike's here. Everybody say hi to Mike, because Mike and I, we have some fun. We get up to some fun. There's a little bit of busting each other's chops sometimes. Mike and I have things in common. Okay, slide you in there. because I think you're going right about there. So hold those in place. And there you go. Yeah, Mike didn't go, I guess Mike didn't go to Pilates with Jennifer, so that's a problem. You should be there having, experience with her pain. Okay. Now, if I'm going to put this down, I might as well, see, I think I don't know if I want to have any more pop-up on that, but let's do it. Sometimes it's nice to give your pieces a little more support so they don't sink down, even though this surface is actually not even because of the things underneath it. But I think that's going to work. I will tilt it a little. No, I'll do that. We're going to make it work. What time is it? Oh my, see, even a simple card takes me an hour. So when I watched Jennifer, and I did some preparation. I did some card preparation, but I'm telling you, Jennifer's the GOAT. And if you haven't seen her live stream this morning, go back and watch, because it's something. It's something to behold. Okay, that can safely go there. This will go underneath. Now, I think this one can be thin foam squares. See how I did that? But I can't put it down yet because I am not ready. I must glue the other things. And I'll just take my time, take my time. While I'm gluing, I will tell you of something else that's coming. That is blurred out intentionally because I have a premiere coming tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central. So before Gina's live stream, because I like to watch Gina when I eat lunch. But tomorrow, I have the cutest card you've ever seen. 2 cards. I don't know if I've ever made cuter cards. It's going to be at 11 a.m. Central. I have a link in my description for that. And I'm very excited to share this new set with you that I designed. It is called, oh, did I put too many foam? Nope, there we go. Okay, let's put some more of these other things in. So join me because it's going to be so cute. And it's a pre-taped. It's not live because, well, Oh, come on, stay there. So for those of you who don't know, tomorrow there is a new release coming from Simon Says Stamp. And I will have new products in that release. I'm pretty excited about. Now you are going to go on top. See, it takes time. It takes time. But Daniela, isn't it cool? It does. It has a more graphic feel to it by not coloring. I'm not the greatest colorer. I wish I was more confident with large images like this. You know what? I'm just going to put this on here for a second. But I'm not. And so that's what this is for. That's what this is all about. Okay, and then these will have their support, but I do want to make sure that I figure out let's see, I got to look at the angle. Okay, you are actually going to be more like that. Yes, because I have to have room. Whoops, sorry about that. So sorry. Oh, I have to have room for the greeting. Okay, you are coming over here. Okay, I'll do that. Sorry, that was really loud. Really loud. Wait, Franklin? What, did you see Franklin? Did you see a picture of him in here? You know what? I'll show you. I've got a good one. There he is. There's my Buzzy. That's just outside my office. Look at that loaf. Look at that loafer. Oh, he's such a good boy. All right, I'll take my phone out because too many things could happen here. And, you know what I mean. Okay, I think we're doing this one. Let's do it. See, I have all these extra greens that I don't necessarily need yet. But I do want you there. Because I think as long as I have room, oh yeah, I'll have room. I think I will put one more little, do I have, oh, I wanted to do that one. You know what? Let me take it out. I got to redo it. Gina's glue is really strong. There we go. Okay. Close. So close. Frankie's really cute. He's a good boy. He doesn't love me the way he loves his mama, but he does okay. He does okay. He's just a good boy, and it's a treat. It's just a treat to have him visiting. Okay, so I still want to say, yes, you go there. Then I want to put one more little guy in. Okay. I mean, he loves me in the way that you love someone who provides food for you. Do you know what I mean? He loves that I put food in his bowl, and he does. You know who I don't think he knows what to do with? My husband. Frankie, Dan is so weird with cats. He loves Franklin, but he gets down on all fours and he does things, and Cole and I always look at each other like he doesn't know how to relate to cats. And I only tell you that because he gets really weird around cats. Like he wants to roughhouse with them. Like, no, Frank's not going to do that. And he said the other day, I don't know if he likes me. I'm like, well, you act really weird around him, so there might be that. Okay, so that's the angle. See, we still have plenty of room. Well, I haven't even put in my berries yet. We'll get there. Now, let's take these off and put this on. I am his servant, right? And I do love that about cats. He's a good egg. He is a good one. And again, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you watching my live streams. I feel so much better this week. Oh my gosh, even from last week. For those of you maybe who don't know, I had a bout of the COVID, which wasn't fun. And I kind of want to say right about, I want to get as much of the curve as I can. Yeah, that looks good. And I feel much better even today. So that is a good thing. Now, I have little guys here. I want to do a little bit of this too. See, I'm trying to mix up the areas of, I'm going to cut this, of color. Oh, Meandra, Dan needs a puppy. Well, you know what? If only we had the energy for that. I understand. Believe me, I get it. Dogs are the best. I love them. Yeah, I'm going to put it right there. But boy, I don't know if I have the energy for a dog right now. Unless it was an old dog from a shelter that needed a home. I do love dogs. Oh, I love them so much. But I don't know. I don't know about that. He does, though. He talks about wanting to get a dog, and I love that. But he's not home during the day during the school year. I am. And so I think it would be really hard to have me be, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got to go for a walk. Well, maybe it would actually get me out of here. But, you know. Oh, I don't know if I'm a pro M. Griffin. Oh, I just put way too much glue on that because I was talking to myself. Here we go. Get down there. Let's put one down here. Now, what did I have on my phone? I got to look. Phone's blowing up. Wait, my sneak peek looked like a blurry kitty. Oh, Christina, just let me know what it was. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got to look at the picture. Now I only have Frankie. Come on. I can't show you what else is on there because there's some things that are... Okay, there we go. There we go. See, it's filling in that little area. But then I have one more area. Oh, and now I can take a little leaf and put it up in here. Okay. It wasn't a kitty. You're going to love it. It's a really fun stamp set. It's so fun. And the cards that I did are just super cute. And I can say that now with confidence. I know when something's cute. Like, I know this is going to be cute. And then what I do tomorrow is going to be cute. Oh, TJ, Tanya, you know what? My brother and sister-in-law had a rescue. Her name was Lila, and she was such a sweet dog. All right, I want to have one more berry so that we get 3. Because I feel like the greeting is going to be, I just want it to be on the tip there. And even though this is the same color here, I think that's okay because I just kind of want to fill in a little more space. So let's do that. I have my phone on Do Not Disturb when I'm live, but if I glance over, I can see that, why is my phone blowing up? What's going on? All right, even though I didn't cut that great, I mean, aren't these images just so fun? And this is just, yeah, the one stamp set. I know that Christina's bundle, I think it's on sale. Like they always do the bundle at a discounted price. So that is on sale. Doreen, how much do I craft? I was going to click on you. You know, it depends. Some days I craft all day because that's just what is needed. And it depends on like if I'm recording my live stream video. I don't know if I'm going to boop yet. You're going to have to wait. I just saw that question. If I'm working on my card kit unboxing, then it is from 7 in the morning till 5. It's all day of crafting. And let me tell you, it does not suck. You know what I mean? It's fun. But a lot of times what I do for my work day, the mornings are spent creating cards and filming videos. And the afternoons are spent editing videos, doing my administration stuff, doing my, oh, wait, do I want to go off to the side like that? I think I do. And then doing all the other things, the blog posts and the social media posts and things like that. That tends to happen in the afternoon because I am much more, what's the word? You know what? I think I'm going to squeeze one more in. I'm much more alert in the morning. I'm a morning person. Love working in mornings. And then I do admin and the other stuff in the afternoon. All right, we're sliding one more in. And here's the thing. It's kind of hard. Sometimes you, oh no, that was totally fine there. Yeah, I'm going to tilt you. Come on, tilt it over. Ooh! I mean, okay, that's the idea. I just think these stamps, Christina, I don't know if you're still out there. And I'm sure, here's the thing. Christina has done, where's my Kleenex? Why can't I find this? I have more things to show you. She has done so many great samples. If you go to Christina's social media, you'll see all her sneaks. If you go to Christina's product page, and I think I have a link in the description to go right to her new release, the samples she has done are absolutely gorgeous. And what makes me so happy is this is really different than what Christina's showing. Also, our friend Sika, Christina, I don't know if, did you see Sika's card today on Instagram? It's gorgeous. I'll try to link to Sika's post because she did something like this without color, but she used vellum and it's gorgeous. It's just amazing. And again, I think, now here's what I don't know. Do I want to do something shiny? What do you think? I might put a few shiny things on because it's just, I feel like I don't know when to say when. The boop dish. So they sold out in a day. And we're going to get more in. And Tanya, you can copy any card I do, any card on the planet. It's an honor. I'm honored. But I'm going to pop some of these in. I think I'm going to take some of the smaller ones. Just a little. This is, okay, the reason I like the boop dish, and this is like a sticker, they do this like heat process where they stick it on. So sometimes your sequins might get, not flowing over the top, but we're going to have more of these. I like that it gives you more room to see where the little guys are. And I actually think, I don't often do the gems on the things, but I think I'm going to. Oh, Beth, you saw the boop dish in person? Well, I'm telling you. I think I'm just going to use the little ones. I think the little ones are so pretty. They're so shiny too. And I just love these tiny, tiny little friends. Okay, what about one right on there? One, oh, calm down, Cathy. 1, 2. Oh, you know what though? I feel like this is where I start to overthink things. I'll do another one here. And maybe I'll take the mid guy. I like the mid size. The big ones are pretty big. And sometimes I think that is more size than I want. That. I kind of like the idea that they're clustered here a little bit. And then we pick more up here. And in fact, I wonder, what if I just did one there and another one here, little leaf guy there, like that. I kind of like that. It's just going to give you a little sparkle. All right. Boop in the sky with diamonds. All right, let's do this, and then I will show you again what the giveaway is. So hold tight, because I've got it all here sitting next to me. Oh gosh, boop, that's a little much. I'll also give you this card when I send. Oh, there's something on here. Kathy, where's your tissue? Oh, there it is. I had a piece of hair. It was probably cat hair. All right, let's put you here. I will send you this card with all the goodies. There we go. That's way too much glue, Kathy. You're getting boop aggressive. Be aggressive. B-E aggressive. B-E-E-G-R-S-S-I-V-E. I don't know if that's how it's spelled, but I get confused. Boop. There we go. Boop. I love this card. I don't want to give it away. Boop. But I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to give it to one of you. All right. And the last one, I'm just going to put right on that berry. Boop. And that, my friends, is the finished card project featuring Christina Werner's newest release, her October, September, something. It's new, and it's October. But isn't that fun? And then look at the texture, right? And then that panel, of course, you know, is here, and it's beautiful. And oh, I love it so much. So let me show you again the giveaway. Let's take a look at it, shall we? We'll move a few things aside. So yes, and here's the thing, if you end up, you know, let's say you're the winner, but you already bought some of Christina's things because you didn't want to wait to see if they sold out, well, you can share them with your friends, and your friends are going to be like, you are awesome. And here is what I am giving away, friends. All right, let's open it up. Here we go. All right, slide all the products out of the way. It's always such a hot mess in here after I'm done with a live, but get, boop, dish, all these things, all right? That will be, oh gosh, I need it to even be wider. The Christina's Essential Dies, which is super cool because it's all these basic shapes, and it's go-to Christina. That hello is so Christina, so you're gonna get that. The winner will get, of course, the dies and the stamps that I just used. And you are going to get Christina's fun festive stencils, her layered plaids, which are, and again, I love that on the back, you're going to see what it looks like. Jennifer banged out a very quick one with this, and even her bang out quick one was adorable. And you're going to get, oh, I don't think the dies have that one. Yep. You're going to get the festive fun stamps and the dies, right? So you can play with those. And again, it's open to everyone all over the world. I'm not gonna, I'll fill out the customs form if the winner turns out to be from somewhere outside of the US. So I don't usually do that, but I'm gonna do it for you. And then these little tiny friends. And which one is oh yeah, this is the one with Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and holidays. So here we get all 3 December holidays and in one die set. So I love that now there's a great Hanukkah die and a great Kwanzaa die. And that, my friends, is what I'm giving away on my blog today. So let's see if my split screen still works. It does. So here's our finished card project for today. I'll tuck this in and I'll pop in a little note to you, and you will be the lucky recipient of her entire release. So sometimes it's really nice to have a glitch in the shipping. Greg, thank you for forgetting that I already had it coming to me. So there you go. Again, link is in the description. And another reminder that, again, tomorrow at 11 a.m., if you want to see the cutest, and that's what I see now. It's a cat. It's not a cat. It's not, but I can see it now. It just took me a while. Anyway, thanks to Christina for sending me the products early to get ideas going. I can't wait to play with more of that, and her original release too, which was fantastic. So let's see what else. Links in the description to shop my blog. I will update my supply list with anything I added and the things that I said I would do. So thank you for watching, and I will see you back here, well, tomorrow actually, with another card project soon. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me today for my live stream. If you're not a subscriber, I'd love to have you, so hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a few more videos you might be interested in checking out. Thanks for watching and have a great day.